The only shrug that from Marvelush that actually, or Layers by Lizden, that has the true collar on it, right?
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Okay, so this is Rose and Tori. Did I always say you're Sotorio?
There we go.
Okay, very
Perfect.
good.
Perfect. Thank you.
And she's a good friend of Beth Terrell's, and Beth and her husband created the Layers by Lizden line.
That's right.
And so it's nice to be able to if you love cashmere and you like the feel of cashmere, but you feel like it's too expensive and it's not easy care, obviously. That is really all what this line is all about. And people, and I've given Marvelush as gifts, people love these. I mean, and they gravitate toward them because they're just so comfortable and they feel amazing.
Right, they're so soft.
And this one is $18.40. Now, we don't have a lot of these to go around, just so you know. Over 124,000 have been spoken for. You're saving $24 off the regular QVC price, because we're gonna, and $3 because there's no shipping and handling on this either. So that's a $27 savings. You have your return policy in effect till January 31st of next year. Let's go through the color choices, because we don't have a lot, so let's go for it.
Right, so this is the oatmeal.
Okay, and sizing wise is extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, large, 1X, and 2X, 3X. That's how they go. Here is the navy.
Right.
Okay.
I'll take them.
There's your gray. Yep.
Right, and that's what I'm in.
There's your ice blue. It's
Right.
beautiful, right? Here's your black.
Right, this is a must-have.
And there's your dusty rose.
Right,
And
which
then
is
I
like an
had oatmeal
antique
on.
rose.
Pretty. Okay, so 8270284. Let's talk about this. It's 100% acrylic, but man, does it feel like
Right.
super lush.
Right, and you said it best. It does. It has that cashmere feel. And
yeah.
Beth from Lizden, Beth Terrell from Lizden, introduced it because she has family members that have sensitivities and are allergic to wool. So she wanted to work in a yarn, a highly spun, lofty yarn that had those same features and cozy lushness of cashmere.
Yeah.
But right, like you said, it's easy care too. It's inexpensive. Let's face it, cashmere is cost prohibitive to buy, but also to maintain too. And we started with scarves. Marvelush started with scarves 6 years ago with scarves. Then we moved into these really kind of like bohemian kind of shrugs. This one's a little more tailored. Like you said, it has a real collar. So this collar is actually sewn on, and it's 2-ply. So it has that it lays beautifully. I mean, look at it on you. You could see it's just
on you too. Look how pretty it is on you.
Right, it just lays so easily, and it's ribbed too, because texture is so important in fashion. So just that play of like the flat knit versus the rib knit is so beautiful. But in the back, I'll turn it around here.
Okay.
There's also some really beautiful detailing, almost like dressmaker details, what we would say. It's got an inverted pleat here, and then just the seaming, the horizontal and vertical seaming. So it just, although it's very loose and like our typical shrugs and ponchos, it still has a more tailored look to it, which is also why we sized it differently too.
Okay, I called this oatmeal, and my apologies. It's really vanilla, and it's gone. So I have to say goodbye to that.
Well, it looks so beautiful against the black
order
too.
on this, by the way. So this is your oatmeal.
That's very good.
Here's your navy.
Right, true navy, like an ink navy.
There's gray.
Right, which is what I'm in.
Ice blue. Black. And then there is your rose. A dusty rose, a 2700284. No return, no reorder on this, but you still have a return policy. These are first quality, first run, and you have 3 months to pay for it with no shipping and handling. So it's a really great opportunity buy, I think. And as long as you're using a major credit card or your QVC credit card, I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to
This
put
one
on.
would look fantastic with the black.
Okay, so let's go with that. I'll do that. Oatmeal.
Yeah.
All right, I'm wearing oatmeal.
And that's the thing. They're all, even, obviously we have all the neutrals covered, but we have this beautiful blue, which, I call it frozen blue. So if you have a daughter or granddaughter, this is the color.
Yeah.
But think about this color and even the rose over your charcoal grays, over ivory, how beautiful they look, like that winter white. So don't be afraid to go some of the lighter colors too. And actually some ladies that like Southwest jewelry love this color too.
Yeah.
You're a gemologist,
You're good. You have a good memory. I am a gemologist.
Oops, there we go.
I'm actually going to take the ice blue because it's going to match my today's special value sneakers.
That's right. It pulls the blue from the boot.
Slash hikers.
Absolutely.
Love it. I'm putting on my ice blue, and by the way, there is no reorder, and you don't want to miss out on this great buy.
Oh, it looks great.
Oh, excuse me. Gotta find there we go. $18.40. This is the ice blue. Love that. Here is the oatmeal, gray,
Right.
navy,
The black.
the black, and the dusty rose.
There we go.
700 now ordered. We
There
love
you
that.
go.
These make great gifts. She'll be just psyched to get this, and you'll be nice and toasty, cozy, warm in this. Thank you, Ro. I appreciate it.
Thank you very
And
much.
should we show this really quickly? I know. Oh, you're going to show it on there. Okay, so fantastic. So this is also available. However, hardly any left on this shrug from Layers by Lizden. It's still